First, though, we start in Johnson County. Sheriff Tom Hughes told the county quorum court tonight that he is going to resign from his position. Sheriff Hughes also posted on Facebook a message of his resignation, saying during tonight's meeting he's going to resign because of a lack of cooperation from the quorum court in hiring a sexual assault detective.
I want to get the recording from this session because everybody needs to know who votes against sexual assault detectives. I'm going to be resigning on May the 1st, if not before. Bye.
I do feel like that's an unfair thing to state because my job is the purse strings of the county, and I'm voting based on my recollection of what was told to us. And so I have to vote what I feel is correct. I do think that this would be a great thing, which is why I said yes, do it, under the assumption that the full grant would cover what was needed. Then we came and it was something different. So I would like to make a point to say that I am not against sexual assault detectives. I think that's an unfair generalization.
Now, the quorum court did pass an appropriations ordinance to hire that sexual assault detective tonight. We'll, of course, keep you updated with any new information tomorrow on air and on our website at 5newsonline.com. Thanks for joining us for your 5 News at 10. I'm Darren Bobb. Chief Meteorologist Scott Covert here now with a look at the another nice day, kind of, tomorrow.
You know, rain chances for tomorrow have gone down a little bit. It's still not going to be a completely rain-free day for everybody. Probably is for a lot of folks, but because of that, our temperatures tomorrow are actually going to get a little bit warmer than what I was forecasting even a couple of days ago. I think we're all in the low 70s out there tomorrow under a nice partly cloudy sky. There will be a chance of a couple of showers, especially getting into the afternoon and evening. You see 1 or 2 of these fellas here and there. Those are going to start to become a little bit more numerous the later in the evening you get. And well, after midnight, of course, we all know what's going to happen. It's going to become widespread. And we've got a pretty soggy Valentine's Day ahead of us. Some of these rain showers at times could be heavy with some embedded rumbles of thunder. This is going to be the first bulk of round 1 on Saturday. There's a second round coming by Saturday evening, meaning it may not very well be an all-day constant steady rain. Rather, I think we'll have some rounds with some breaks in between. Let's see if we can't find some of those breaks for you coming up here in just minutes.
All right, Scott, thanks. A major breakthrough today in the Illinois River watershed poultry pollution lawsuit. Tyson Foods and Cargill have agreed to settle with the state of Oklahoma. The lawsuit has been ongoing now for 20 years. In December, a federal judge ruled the poultry companies knew their growers in the watershed were using fertilizer that caused pollution. Tyson will now pay $19 million to settle. Cargill will pay $6.5 million. The money will go toward efforts to clean up the watershed and remove poultry litter. Tyson Foods told growers within the watershed they would have to move on from contracts if the original ruling of the lawsuit went through. Tonight, Tyson Foods president of poultry sent us this statement saying, in part, we believe this resolution is in the best interest of our growers and their communities in northeast Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Later saying, we are pleased to move forward with our growers in Oklahoma and Arkansas to focus together on our mission. In Cave Springs, we heard from police today after 3 pipe bombs were discovered in a city crew maintenance work on a storm drain. They were found near the intersection of Torrance Drive and Rainbow Road. Bentonville Police Bomb Squad helped in x-raying and dismantling those devices, but police say they were submerged in water for so long there was no combustible material inside them. Police did reach out to ATF for guidance on any federal charges.
The nature they were discovered in, it foregoes any criminal charges on the federal side of anyone being in possession of an explosive because they didn't contain enough explosive in them to even rupture the case.
Lieutenant Lawson says there is no ongoing threat to the public, but says if anybody happened to see anything suspicious to contact Cave Springs police. Meanwhile, woman accused of being an accomplice in the murder of a Northwest Arkansas wrestler had her charges reduced. Amanda Penny now faces a hindering apprehension charge. That can mean a range of actions like helping a person evade law enforcement or destroying evidence. Michael Hogue is still accused of shooting and killing Kevin Nickel. You can read past coverage of this case on our website at 5newsonline.com. We have an update now on the Iowa bus crash carrying a community college baseball team headed to a baseball game in Harrison, Arkansas. One person died, 32 other people were hurt. An Iowa State Patrol crash report says the driver of the bus, quote, failed to negotiate a curve, which led the bus going off the road and overturning into a ditch. Iowa Lakes Community College identified one person who died as 19-year-old Carter Johnson.
Carter was a great teammate, a friend, and a valued member of our athletic community. In his time here, he really impacted our campus, both within our halls and the classrooms, as well as on the playing field.
The North Arkansas College baseball team in Harrison posting on Facebook to wear the Iowa Lakes colors tomorrow, navy and gold, to help show their support. New at 10 tonight, the Port of Fort Smith will soon be expanding rail capacity, all thanks to a multi-million-dollar grant. 5 News reporter Laura Castleman in the studio now. Laura, this money is going to help rebuild a lot of what was damaged in 2019 floods.
Yes, that's right, Darren. I met up with Marty Schell with 5 Rivers Distribution and got a tour of where he says the new warehouses are being built. He says the funding will enhance freight services to 17 western states.
The $8.1 million grant is something the port has been working on for 2 years.
This site that you see here is about 4 or 5 acres, cleared, built up, ready to go, and this is where the future home of the $8.1 million will be spent.
Marty Schell is with the 5 Rivers Distribution, so when it comes to storage, he's all about keeping things in their place, including dollars here in our area.
I was very excited not only for the city of Fort Smith, the Fort Smith Port Authority, but also for our region, because these dollars could have gone anywhere inside the United States.
By building 3 new warehouses, it will add 90,000 square feet of storage on top of the already 120,000 square feet, all coming in by train. Schell says this also takes semi-congestion off the highways, with more distribution and supplies being brought by train.
These capital improvements, it helps us be able to supply cheaper freight to customers in 17 or 18 different western states inside the United States. You'll have warehouses sitting up in here and also truck parking as well. And then you already have the existing on the other side. So it'll enhance this property immensely.
Schell says this is a huge investment in the city.
This is a well-deserved project for the area, and this will be for generations to come.
He's calling it a game changer for the region.
Not only in our transportation side, but also with the F-35 mission, the I-49 bridge, and things of that nature.
The grant was pushed by Senator Bozeman. His office sent me a statement tonight saying, in part, expanding freight rail capacity at the Port of Fort Smith is critical to moving more goods through this important hub and strengthening the River Valley economy. Schell says construction is set to begin by late 2026 and finish by late 2027. Laura Castleman, 5 News.